Since 2014, the revolutionary force in retro entertainment. Hey guys, Retro here. Welcome to episode 11 of my DVD collection series. Last time I did my Simpsons collection. So today I'm going to do Family Guy. Makes sense. And I'm going to chew some gum. Now honestly, I haven't watched Family Guy in a very, very long time. I used to watch it a lot, so I won't have as many opinions on this because I just don't remember a lot of the details of most of the episodes. But it was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it, especially like the first 3 or 4 seasons. I think after a while it just got kind of stale and just a little bit cold in the sense of the animation and stuff like that. Just the heart wasn't there. That was there in the beginning, but still a good show. I don't even know if they still make episodes anymore, to be honest. But anyway, here is Volume 1, Seasons 1 and 2 of Family. And of course, you know the family. I'm sure I don't have to spell it out for you. Now, one thing I really hate about the DVDs of Family Guy is how they split it up. Like, instead of season 1 being one box set, season 2 and so on, it's like volume 1, seasons 1 and 2, and then volume 2, season 3, which is kind of confusing. And then after a while, they just stop saying what season it is. So that really annoys me. But anyway, okay, we'll take a look at the back here. Family Guy is what you'd get if you put Hank Hill, Homer Simpson, and Cartman in a blender. Oh yeah, and of course it's got to be said, but yeah, it is a Family or Simpsons quote-unquote ripoff. I mean, that might be a bit harsh because Simpsons became so huge that it's kind of like its own genre now. So I don't really consider it a ripoff. Obviously, it borrows a lot from The Simpsons, but I think Seth MacFarlane and the writers brought enough of their own style to it, so, but call it what you will. Alright, let's read the description. Meet the Griffins, Peter, the big lovable oaf, who always says what's on his mind. Lois, the doting, whatever, mother who can't figure out why her baby son keeps trying to kill her. Their daughter Meg, the teen drama queen who's constantly embarrassed by her family. Chris, the beefy 13-year-old who wouldn't hurt a fly unless it landed on his hot dog. Stewie, the maniacal 1-year-old bent on world domination. And Brian, the sarcastic dog with a wit as dry as the martinis he drinks. The animated adventures of this outrageous family will have your whole family laughing out loud. And here it says, Peter, the big lovable oaf. You can say that's true in the first few seasons, but near the end, that's another thing I had with later seasons. It was getting harder and harder to love him as a character. I mean, you can still like his character, but I wouldn't say he's lovable in some of the later seasons. Alright. Okay, let's look at the individual discs. So this is disc 1, season 1, episode 1 through 7. Let's look at the back here. So Death Has a Shadow. It's the first episode. How I Met the Dead Man. So the second episode, I believe, might have been the first episode I've ever seen when it was on TV, when it first aired. And it's the one where like the TV goes out in Quahog and Peter puts on this harness with a cardboard, kind of like a see-through screen. So he's looking through this thing as if real life was TV. And because of that, and because of all the cutaway gags and stuff like that, I was convinced that the show was called TV Guy. Yeah, I don't know why. So I thought that that's what it was called for a while, and then I realized, oh, it's Family Guy, okay. I thought the concept was more about what he saw, like, you know, always bringing what he sees on TV and movies into his own real life, like through his imagination, which kind of is like that, but with all the cutaways. But anyway, Chitty Chitty Death Bang, Mind Over Murder, is a B word. I think that's Norm Macdonald. Did he do Death's voice? I can't remember. It was either Norm Macdonald or someone who sounds like him. The king is dead. Disc 3, Season 2. I am Peter, hear me roar. If I'm dying, I'm lying. Oh, it's a gumble and gumble. I remember that. Running mates. A picture is worth $1,000. 15 minutes of shame. Road to Rhode Island. Let's go to the hop. And finally, disc 4, season 2. Damn it, Janet. There's something about Polly. He's too sexy for his fat. Peter whatever. That's when he started his own country, I think. The story on page 1. Wasted talent. Forefather. Okay, that was volume 1. Now we have volume 2, season 3 of Family Guy. A similar type cover with the whole family just sitting there. And of course Peter watching TV, so maybe he's TV guy after all. Let's check out the back of the box. Lightning fast and delightfully twisted. Newsday. Family Guy Volume 2 sees the return of America's most outrageous animated family with all 21 Season 3 episodes plus one never-before-seen episode, When You Wish Upon a Weinstein. Banned from TV and only available in this collection. In his hilarious final volume, the Griffin family forces all new dilemmas, including Brian's unintentional foray into directing B-word. Stewie's rant on national TV. Mac's date with a nudist, and Lois's Yuletide insanity. Meanwhile, Peter is surprised to discover Lois was once a groupie, and his son Chris is more endowed than he is. Okay. Let's check out the discs inside. Okay. So there's disc 1, season 3. Yeah, I bought these used. I didn't circle this, but someone was like circling certain episodes, whoever owned it before me. But anyway, the Thin White Line. Oh, that one was pretty good when Brian gets addicted. Brian Does Hollywood. Mr. Griffin Goes to Washington. 1 If by Glam, 2 If by Sea. And the winner is Death Lives. Lethal Weapon. The kiss scene around the world. Okay. And then there's disc 2, season 3. There is Mr. Saturday Night. I remember that one. A Fish Out of Water. Mission Impossible. To Love and Die in Dixie. Screw the Pooch. Peter Griffin, husband, father, brother. That's definitely a controversial episode. Ready, Willing, and Disabled. Same there. A Very Special Family Guy. Freaking Christmas. I don't remember that one. Okay. And then disc 3, season 3. Oh, this one's got 2 circles on it. Brian Wallows and Peter Swallows. From Method to Madness. Stuck Together, Torn Apart. Road to Europe. Family Guy, Viewer Mail number 1. I don't remember that one either. Never Before Aired bonus episode. That's the When You Wish Upon that's volume 2. Now we go to volume number 3. Volume 3 disc sets, and you see them dancing like in the intro. Okay. Risky, rude, and hilarious Los Angeles Daily News. The wildly irreverent, shrewdly crude animated sensation that has been confounding the PC police since the last millennium is back. Not even the insufferable humiliation of network cancellation was enough to keep TV's most outrageous cartoon clan down, so raise your martini glasses in unison as Family Guy returns with a vengeance for 13 more hilarious episodes that find Peter going blind, Lois in prison, Meg getting a makeover, and Chris befriending Talking Zip, Stewie smitten with his sister, and Brian winning the heart of the Bachelorette. So this is after they got cancelled and then they came back or something like that. I seem to remember this being a pretty good episode or season. Okay, this one's laid out a bit differently here, but disc 1, North by North Quahog. Fast Times at Buddy Junior High, GNG, I don't know how you say that. Blind Ambition, Don't Make Me Over, The Cleveland Loretta Quagmire, I can't say that. Brian the Bachelor, 8 Simple Rules for Buying My Teenage Daughter. Breaking Out is Hard to Do. Model Misbehavior, Peter Scott Woods, Perfect Castaway, Jungle Love. Okay, so there you go. Volume 3. I'm assuming season 4, or at least part of season 4. Okay. Family Guy, season 4, or volume 4 rather. Peter busted out of a cake. Says, fasten your sofa belts for another fiendishly futile attempt at world domination for Stewie, and a diaper full of fun for Family Guy fans around the globe. Posting laughs as big as Peter's waistline, these 14 hilarious episodes from season 4 find television's most outrageous animated family in all sorts of comically compromising situations, including Chris doing chores for a dirty old man, Meg working as Mayor West's intern, Lois reuniting with her homicidal brother, Brian attending college, Stewie attacked by a poltergeist, and Peter starting his own religion. Holy crap. As rude and funny as it always was. Okay, not sure if that's a compliment or not. Okay, let's take a look at the individual discs. So that's volume 4, disc 1. Peter kicking out of that cake. Looks like it landed on Meg. There's BTV. Brian goes back to college. The courtship of Stewie's father. The fat guy strangler. I remember that one. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Fawns. Yeah, that's when he starts the Church of the Fawns, or whatever he called it. There's disc 2. See Peter falling on the cake. Falling out of the cake. There is Brian Sings and Swings. Patriot Games. I Take the Quagmire. Sibling rivalry. Oh, that's when he has a brother. Or Stewie has a twin, not twin brother, but a little baby brother, I don't know. Deep Throats. And then you have Peter Collapsed. That's the classic Family Guy falling down pose. Whenever somebody falls, they land with their arm like behind like that and like that. It's pretty funny. is the guy who receives Peter Geist, the Griffin family history. And that is volume 4. And here is volume 5, another 3-disc set. And you can see they're performing on stage, and Chris has his flute or whatever up his nose. Typical Chris. So we have, critics agree, of all the animated shows featuring a talking dog and a maniacal baby, Family Guy is certainly one of them. Join the Griffin clan for another 13 freaking funny episodes that'll keep you laughing long after the series gets cancelled again. Witness Panicky Peter's first prostate exam. That's some pretty good alliteration there. See lovable Lois jump into bed with Bill Clinton. Watch a miserable Meg get a crappy job at the local superstore. Hear Crazy Chris sing in a goth band. Follow Boozing Brian all the way to Iraq and back, and get a rare glimpse of smitten Stewie as he hooks up with a very young old father. Sweet. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, disc 1. Put that in frame a little better. There we go. Stewie loves Lois, Mother Tucker. Hell comes to Quahog. Saving Private Brian. Whistle while your wife works. Prick up your ears. Disc 2, Chick Cancer. Barely Legal, Road to Rupert. Peter's Two Dads. The Tan Aquatic with Steve, so whatever. Airport 07, Bill and Peter's Bogus Journey. And then disc 3 just has special features. Okay, that's volume 5. And volume 6, 3-disc set. See some of the cast there, including the chicken who Peter has endless battles with. Crude, tasteless, insensitive, and often very funny. He has a 100 flag here because this season contains the 100th episode. Well, it had to happen after years of diabolical plotting. Stewie delivers on his most prized threat and kills Lois, or does he? But wait, there are even more plot twists in these 12 outrageously funny episodes, including the show's 100th episode. Okay. Okay. So disc 1, No Meals on Wheels. Boys do cry. No Chris left behind. It takes a village idiot, and I married one. Meet the Quagmires. Disc 2, Moving Out. Brian's song. Believe it or not, Joe's walking on air. Stewie kills Lois 100th episode. Lois kills Stewie. Padre de Familia. Peter's daughter. And disc 3, Mixed Stroke. And then special features. And finally, the last season that I have, or the last volume, is Family Guy Volume 7. That's definitely an interesting cover. A lot of weird things happen in there. And there's nothing on the back, just more of the same picture. Oh yeah, that was the dog. Remember when Brian died, or we thought he died, and then they replaced him with this dog. I think that was the dog, and nobody liked him. And people lost their minds.